in this moment, most people just need more money. In a lot of my mental health coaching work, I have come up against the fact that a lot of people, when they are depressed, anxious, burnt out, really are struggling with not having the money or the autonomy to be able to take the time off that they need to recover. Hey, I'm Lissy Donovan. I am a mental health coach specializing in ADHD who's pivoting to go back into small business consulting to work with entrepreneurs and service-based business owners who are really values driven, who started a business to serve their community and are struggling with burnout and roller coaster, unpredictable revenue and cash flow, and has no idea how profitable their offers are or what their most profitable offer might be. It's something I have done for 16 years. I am going back to helping people make more money because I think in 2026, the biggest impact that is going to exist for your mental health is your boss and your job and how much money is in your bank account. And so instead of helping people to just band-aid over the problem and make do with what capitalism is requiring of them, which is what a lot of my work in mental health has looked like for the last 8 years, I am going to go directly to the source and work with people who are going after their own freedom and autonomy through taking care of their communities in their businesses and in what they offer inside of their businesses. Because I've worked with these people a lot in my life. I love working with these people. A lot of these people tend to be neurodivergent. And I am excited to help people make more money and actually be dealing with what is so often the cause of mental health problems inside of capitalism. It's access to resources, access to money. So I am excited to help people create more freedom and autonomy for themselves in their own businesses and to build more structure so that they're able to have actual freedom inside of their own business. Because I also know that for most values-driven entrepreneurs and small business owners, we tend to be our best, most productive number one employee. And this is 0% effective. This is not strategic. This is not the best use of your time. This is not what you want the CEO of your company spending their time on, because you want your company to be sustainable. You want your company to survive. You want your company to thrive in the long run so that you're able to continue providing this service to your community and to the people that you care about. We're going to make that happen. We are going to look at your cash flow and build in a much more sustainable and predictable cash flow system into your business so that you are able to pay yourself consistently, so that you're putting aside profit first before expenses get taken out of it. And you have more money in your bank accounts at the end of the day, because who doesn't need more money in their bank accounts in 2026? Most of us are struggling. Most of us are doing our best. Most of us are working way too hard. And most of us are not doing the strategic thinking that we need to be doing inside of our businesses to see our businesses grow and thrive in ways that aren't going to burn us out or grind us to dust. That is what I'm going to be doing with clients. I have put together something called the Regulated Growth Protocol, and I am really excited to take clients through taking better care of their brain health, better care of their nervous systems, and better care of their businesses so that they get clear on what direction they're going and what the goal is and where they're trying to get to, and figure out exactly what steps they need to take to be able to make that happen. I know the business coaching space is filled with tons of offers that don't give you a good ROI, and you don't make any money off of what you learn in those offers. I've paid for them. I have done them. I've had a coaching business for 8 years. Trust me, I know. I have fallen victim to it just like everyone else has. And I want to help people. That is my whole driving ethos in my life, in the world. I would like to make the world suck a little less in whatever ways I can. And so now that's all going to get channeled into making your business better, making your cash flow more sustainable, building more profit into your offers, helping you decide on your vision and the direction for your business and your life, and making sure that those two visions actually work together, and creating a life and a business that you love that actually works for you. Because unfortunately, in America, the only real way to get a life that you love is to have a business. And the only way to be able to afford what you need is to have a successful business. As a neurodivergent person, I am extra prone to burnout. So I really know exactly what it takes to get out of burnout and exactly what it takes to avoid burnout and exactly how to navigate so that we are not building burnout into your business model, which is something a lot of service providers tend to do. So if you are ready to make sure your offers are profitable, if you're wanting to learn more about business and how you can create more freedom in your own life through your business, I am going to be talking all about that. And of course, the regulation work will be coming with me. My clients are going to be benefiting from all of the knowledge and all of the experience that I have in the last 8 years of working with clients on mental health. And my business is focused more on helping small business owners create businesses that support the lives they want to live and that bring in predictable profit and revenue so that they can live lives where they're available for their friends, for their families, showing up for their communities. So they're creating new things that make somebody's life better because that's the world I want to live in. And those are the people that I want to support. You are a creative being. You deserve to have space and time for joy and resources to be able to access it and create that for yourself. Even though I have 16 years of experience working with small business owners, helping them build in more profitability, more systems, and new revenue streams to their businesses, I am all about learning and growth. So I went out and got certified as a pumpkin plan strategist through Mike McCallowitz, which means that I have access to all of the proven systems from the pumpkin plan and will be working with my small business owners that I'm working with. So I'm really excited to be bringing that into my practice and expanding my practice in this new way that I am also applying to my own business. It's so much easier to have a framework, to know what to do when, to know what needs to be addressed next, and have a roadmap that I can follow in my own business for creating more growth and all of my messaging, all of my marketing, all of that stuff. It's been really helpful. It really is my mission to help community-minded entrepreneurs become more well-resourced so that they can continue serving their communities for years to come. So if that resonates with you, you're going to love it around here. When I first came across Profit First, I hated the title. Somebody gave me the book and I didn't read it for like 2 or 3 years, which is the dumbest thing I could have done. The second that I implemented it, when I first read it, it totally made sense to me. I really liked it. And I implemented it pretty quickly into my business. I opened a bunch of bank accounts, set up all the automations so that I've got certain percentages going into different accounts all the time. And the first year that that was in my business, I can't tell you how helpful it was for my brain and my nervous system. Like my brain worked so much better and I was able to be much more creative and excited about my business. I was more available for my business. I was more present for my business because I was more okay, because I knew how much the business could afford for things. And I was saving for my continuing education requirements. I was saving for my membership fees. And I was saving for my insurance costs. When those things came around, some of which are very expensive, they didn't throw me off. They didn't freak me out. I wasn't suddenly scrambling, trying to get 5 new clients to cover the cost of something that I could have prepared for, but hadn't. I was not prepared for that before I implemented Profit First in my business appropriately. It just really changed the game overnight for me, and my business was able to save way more than it ever had before. I was taking profits out of the business in a way that I never had before. I was paying myself more consistently than I had. And so I know how big of a difference this can make in your life. And I also know how big of a difference that can make in your business. If you're feeling better, if your brain is more functional, you are going to perform better. You are going to be more creative. You're going to be a better problem solver. You are going to show up more fully. You're going to have more resources. You're going to feel more equipped when you show up. One thing that you may not know about me is that I worked in regenerative agriculture for about a decade, and I've done a million different things, a lot of them at the same time. And part of what I loved so much about the pumpkin plan strategy is that we're following nature's wisdom. We're following the obvious, brilliant wisdom that is built into the world around us. And we are applying that to your service-based business so that we are only growing the offers that are making you the most money, so that we're making sure that your time and energy is going into the most profitable place that it could, because that's the whole point of having a business. The only way to think like a CEO is to be regulated. Unfortunately, when we are dysregulated, we don't have access to our prefrontal cortex. We are not thinking critically and coming up with our most creative solutions. So, in order to fix that for you and your business, I'd love to work with you and help you build in some of your own brain health strategy and systems into your business so that you can step away, take more time off, have more money in your bank account, and actually enjoy your life again. My goal when I'm working with clients is to help them grow their profit, grow their impact, grow their bank balance, take more time off, and build clarity into the business so that you're not scrambling or confused or chasing the next shiny object for the next 20 years while you're struggling, because nobody's got time for that and nobody can afford it. If you want more ways to take care of your brain and create a more sustainable business model for yourself, click the link down below to get on my newsletter and become a subscriber. I send weekly emails and you'll always be the first to know about any new offers I have coming out. Hit subscribe. I'd love to spend some more time with you here on the YouTubes. I will be getting back into regular video drops, a couple videos a month at least. I am so glad you're here. I hope that you're taking great care of yourself and making the life that you want more possible.